What's good, guys? In my last settings video, I showed you guys the best settings for Warzone as well as timer resolution. These are going to help as good fixes for your typical freezing issues, micro stutters, FPS problems, all that. But if you're still having stutters, micro stutters, freezing, intense FPS drops, the exact reason why is in this video here. If nothing is solved by the end of this video for you, if you go out and do this and it's not solved, then there is something else that is very wrong with your computer. Either you don't have upgraded like close to upgraded GPU, close to upgraded, if you don't meet any of the requirements at all for the game, that's when this isn't going to help you. But if you reach most of the requirements, even the minimum requirements, if you do this, your game will not freeze. All right. So first things first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to download Specky, okay, S-P-E-C-C-Y. I will link it in the description. Just click that, download it. And this is just going to give you detailed information about your computer, your CPU, RAM, motherboard, graphics, all that jazz. So as you can see, it shows your RAM here. What we're looking for is RAM. RAM is the main issue here when it comes to micro stuttering, freezing, and stuff, because if you don't have the recommended amount of RAM for Warzone, then that's just what happens with Warzone. It stutters, it freezes, all that. So if, as you can see here, we'll go over to the specs for Warzone here, and the specs for Warzone, just for recommended, you should have 12 gigabytes of RAM, okay? Most people only have 8 gigs. If you bought a pre-built PC, if you just try to build on a budget, you probably only have 8 gigabytes of RAM. And if you only have 8 gigabytes of RAM, this is your problem, okay? Because I had 8 gigabytes of RAM for the longest time. I was wondering why I was freezing constantly, all that shit. I went, checked this out, saw 12 gigs, went through some videos online. I wish someone told me this. No one told me this, okay? So that's why I'm making this video, so I can show people. As you can see, 12 gigabytes is recommended. If you're at the minimum, you are going to get extreme lag, okay? Freezing, stutters, especially when jumping out of the plane, all types of things like that, okay? The most important things for this game are the RAM and the GPU, but if you don't have an updated GPU, I'm sure you know that, and I'm sure you know that you need to get it updated, okay? But the RAM is what's important here. So 12 gigabytes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Specky, and we're going to go, as you can see, you click here, you see RAM, okay? This shows all your information about RAM, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to click the side here that says RAM. It's going to show you how many free memory slots you have, all right? If you only have 8 gigs, you probably have all your other slots free, so you should be good. And then, so what you want to figure out is how many slots you have open. And you also want to figure out what type of slots there are. So if you just click, the slot option here, you'll see DDR4. So from there, all you need to do is, go over to Best Buy. The best thing about Best Buy is that you could pick up on location because they usually have RAMs on location. So I just went with these. They seemed like the cheapest option. $57 for 2 sticks. This gives you 16 gigabytes of RAM. You might as well just get 16. If you're going to get 8, you should just get 16. It'll help increase performance as well. So at that point, just go over to Best Buy, look for RAM sticks that are DDR4. As long as it's DDR4 and it matches the max requirements of this, or the max specifications of this, you should have no issues after you plug it in. Putting them into your computer is extremely easy. Just look up a video. You simply open up the hatch, press the RAM stick in quite hard until it clicks multiple times, and then you'll know when it's fully clicked in. From there, all you do is turn your computer back on, and you can come back to Specky here, and you can see if your memory has changed. As you can see, I have 3 8 gigs in here, so it's 24 gigs. After I did this, every single one of my freezing problems, stuttering problems, FPS dropping problems were gone. Now, my game runs at exactly what my GPU can handle, and it doesn't bounce around off that. You can also multitask better. So like if you ever had trouble playing games when you're listening to music, now you won't have that issue because you have extra memory, things like that. So it's important overall just to go out and get memory because it's so cheap and it'll change a lot for your computer. It'll make your computer a lot better. Guys, if you haven't seen my other settings video on Warzone, you guys should go check that out. I'll link it in the description. Other than that, thank you guys for watching and enjoy your day.